we're getting excited.
We obviously can't share details about the children. Our lives are about to change.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing, baby girl? We're going for a walk in the woods. Well, a park, really. There's a lake here, and there's a little trail around. How's she doing, honey?
Better.
Yeah. We unfortunately don't get our dogs out enough to walk on a leash, and this one's doing okay. She's a little easier to handle. This one gets really excited and wants to lunge and go after everything she sees and wants to sniff everything. So it's been a while since an update. Basically wanted to film an introductory video to some footage that we filmed a couple weeks ago.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long.
Okay.
And so we went and met with our placement social worker, and so insert some of the clips from our drive back afterwards, and then we'll show some more of the dogs. Come on, baby girl.
Welcome to a Tuesday night with slight overcast and moderate temperatures. Didn't quite get up to the 70s today. We just had a meeting with our social worker that is in charge of getting our face in front of the state social workers for matching us with children. She was basically trying to describe her part in the process and what she's going to do with our information throughout the state and the region for getting us placement. Yeah. And they have other agencies, and they have people who are adopting through their foster program, so we're not the only ones. And she definitely tried to make it sound like it's not a competition.
Yeah.
But it sure sounds like one to me.
Yeah. Well, in the way that I put it, and the way that I really feel about this whole process, is that it's not about us picking a child. It's about them picking the right family for the child. So it's us that's going to be picked, not the child.
Well, I think it's kind of it's both ways. It's we're good for the child, and the child's good for us, because there are certain things that some children wouldn't be good for us, and vice versa, we wouldn't be good for them.
But I think if we approach it more as like, are we the best thing for that child? Maybe not, depending on their needs. Are we going to be able to offer them the best, whatever?
Therefore, it's not a competition.
Right. Still could be 3 weeks until our licensing is done, but it's just ready to go off to the state and let the state do the final, basically issue the license. It'll be iffy whether or not we have kids by Christmas. We said case by case a lot today because they asked us about all kinds of specifics, like as far as children would be interested in, as far as like any kind of developmental disabilities, any kind of emotional problems, any kind of maybe past abuse. And for a lot of things we just kind of said, well, if it's if it's questioned, we'll take it case by case. We did say, some absolute is like they would need to be able to walk on their own, feed themselves, so that kind of functionality, yeah, not to the point where like feeding tubes and all this, like we wouldn't be the best for that kind of child. So some things were like, yes, absolutely, we know we're not interested in, but I kind of feel weird because, if we had this child naturally, sometimes parents don't get to choose that. And so, I don't know. I still feel, it's just weird. It's just something I have to get over. I'm not saying I'm willing. I'm saying no, I want a medically fragile child.
I'm okay with it.
And she did also say that, because we asked her, I said, well, how many families do you have that are looking for siblings? And she says she's got quite a few that are looking for just one child. Some families that are open to siblings, but not necessarily where we're probably one of her only families that are specifically looking for a sibling group. Like we specifically want a sibling group. We're every time we go over those rumble bumps, I have to stop talking.
Really?
Why I oughta. We obviously can't share details about the children. Even when they're placed, we won't be able to film them, their faces anyways. I've heard of some cases like the Crazy Middles. They are allowed to film some of their foster kids, but not others. We won't be filming the children before the adoption without permission from their social worker. We'll probably get creative, like a lot of back of head shots, or if we're at the zoo or something, we can film what we're doing, just not film the kids.
We're getting excited. It's time for us to start sprucing up the rooms again. We've been kind of sticking stuff in there.
We gotta clean things up a little bit. I'm ready for a nap.
So we're getting excited. I know it doesn't really kind of look like it, but we're getting excited about the fact that we're gonna have 2 little rugrats running around, asking tons of questions. You know, trying to be funny and annoying and all the things kids love to do.
It's going to be fun.
It's different when it's imminent.
It's going to be a different life. Our lives are about to change.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Bye.
Have a good evening.